Welcome one and welcome all to another live stream. Hello, it is me, Venvimus Gaming. How is everyone doing today on this glorious Monday? Does everybody have off? Just like me? Does everybody have Monday off today from school and work? Hello, Brasilia. Hello, Susie. How are you guys doing today? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're playing Danganronpa. You all know Danganronpa, right? Last time I had to cut the stream a little bit short because I was feeling sick that particular day. But, I'm gonna try to make up for it by making today's stream a little bit longer than usual. See if I can go for 3 hours, hopefully, if everything goes smoothly. The last time that we played, there was some shade being thrown at me. There was some suspicion. The fact that I didn't have an alibi made me the prime suspect for the murder of whoever the heck is dead in the garden, who we're still considering might be Kyoko or might be someone else. Oh yeah, that's right. We were gonna use the key on this thing. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like those at super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? Yeah, the one I just looked at? That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. They look like chocolate bars. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I'll insert the chocolate bar. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and got swabbed today for COVID. It was positive. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Virgilia. How do you feel though? Do you feel sick already or not yet? So that means you're gonna stay home from your responsibilities, right? Click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened! The locker didn't give... There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Well, they're also sharp, so... Strong sticks. Nice, you learned about strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a walled up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? Oh no. It's starting already. I don't even feel sick. At least I don't have to go to work. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you don't feel sick. I hope it stays that way and you don't start getting sick soon, you know what I mean? Hi, Mimi. Oh my god, strong stinks. Yes, the strongest of all sticks. We can use that as a battering weapon. If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? I mean, it's covered in blood, isn't it? But how could it possibly be involved? I don't know, Makoto. Maybe it was used to tape down someone who was brutally beaten to death? Bloody duct tape. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Let's close it and never speak of it again. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Yakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir and find that 5th missing chicken. And a bloodstain, I guess. But the sticks are more important. Bad news, my game is not updating. What's the update gonna do, and how can you get it to update? Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find about that? Isn't it obvious? Stop stuttering. Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? I thought it was in the library. That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Alright. And with that said, we scurried in a hurry. We made it to the archive. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Miyake seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Well, don't just stand there, show it to me.
I see.
Take a look at this. Get a load of this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word in French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fine, I'll read you 100 bedtime stories after this, Byakuya. They sure are, they sure are. Hi, Koma-san, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. POV. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. Wait, what? Just like Fenrir... Oh, the Wolf of Ragnarok is Fenrir. I see. Oh, hold on, give me a second. Alright, sorry, I'm back. I have a little bit of phlegm. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Ah. What? Ah. What is it? I'm good. I had my first day of med school today. How did it go? What do you think of it so far? Your back okay? My back's doing great! Why do you ask? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Classic. Oh, you said it's your back. It's fun. Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear it, Koma-san. Glad you're enjoying yourself. I hope it continues to be fun. Just in case. Thank you, thank you. Yep, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Nice. Look at our tiny, itty-bitty little thumb. Why is it shaped like that? It's way too small. Mukuro Ikusaba's profile's been updated in the bullet section of the truth, bullets of the handbook. Yay, it's time to uncover the truth. Hi, Lenessa, what's up?
Time is
How you doing
utterly
today?
silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the
Mhm.
earth, natural phenomena.
You're not the only person who's called me Vency before. Loon.
It damages us little by little until the end. You
Until the
should
day we
really
die?
think about that.
It's expensive still. Which is the only part I don't like. Yeah. Unfortunately, few things in this world are free. You little punk. Did you see Bowser vs. Eggman thing? I didn't! I forgot. Hold on. Don't worry. I'll look it up on my phone right now. That way when I'm done streaming, it'll be right there and my phone staring me in the face. Hold on. Bowser. Eggman. Death Brattle. It's loading. Hold on. Wasn't that bear dead? That bear was indeed dead. Okay. All right. It's on my phone now. Well, the next time I open YouTube, it'll be right there. Whoops, staring me in the face. So I shouldn't forget. I'm sorry, Lena.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Yeah, we all thought he was dead, but apparently he was just faking it so that he could give us a false sense of hope. And then he was like, "Ha ha, tricked ya. I'm still alive."
Please meet up in the usual spot.
Usual spot.
See you later.
All right, jerkwad. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
Right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. But what about the 100 bedtime stories I was supposed to read you? Whoops! I was trying to run. Bam! Yeah. Look at how few of us there are. Whoa, Byakuya and Mukuro showed up together. That means they're dating. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Mukuro's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
You should be. Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and embrace yourselves. I mean, brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second? He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But in reality, I was only as tense as I felt. We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what?
What?
Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. How can a robot fake being dead? He just played dead. He was like, he shut himself down for a bit. He went into sleep mode. And then, he woke up. Byakuya, the light of Luna's eyes. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, grab here. Who's talking? Oh, excuse me. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
We spun on our heels. I'm here, and so no rule's been broken. Kyoko, you're alive! Oh, thank God! Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled! You're right, there's no penalty officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later! No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. Alright, bye, Monokuma. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. We punched her repeatedly. No, I'm just kidding, we didn't do that. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we've got to deal with a ghost! I told you stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. I think he likes her. Master will wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. We all will. One after another, one piled up into the elevator. It was a doggy pile. It was very uncomfortable. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. What are we going to say, guys? They tore him apart. They did. The thing about Monokuma, though, is that he has more than one body. The sleep mode. Activate sleep mode. Monokuma's a possum. Confirmed. He's half bear, half possum. See, that guy's afraid of ghosts. Poor hero. Alright, into the elevator we go. Just kidding. Hi, Kyoko. Where have you been? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So... I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed now, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Is that important to the trial? Kyoko's account.
Just
All
a
right.
second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma!
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Fast trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, that's all. Later, loser. Seemingly unconvinced, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I'm not a loser. Alright, let's go in. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. I had to eat a rotten egg. Or how does it go? Last one in? Whatever. And the door slid shut. Look at those undulating JPEGs. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Turning into a truth bullet, of course it's important. I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow, so good night. Good night, Koma-san. Enjoy your rest. Have fun tomorrow. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still, like a silent hill. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Oh my god, it's so pink!
Wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Let's get on with the show! And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, let's save. Oof, this is the trial I'm thinking. Background looks awful, I'm appalled. I like the background. Do I have new skills? Extraordinary focus. Focus gauge 2. Okay. Sure, I'll do that. Any others? Suppose the room is red in real because of the blood sensor. Oh yeah, you're right. You're so right. But I like the pink, it looks good. Okay, we're all good. Excuse me. All rise.
Let's
Tell ya.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We all know how this
If you
goes.
can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But
Excuse me.
if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Besides!
And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Okay, here we go.
Let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
They were dead,
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
and their face was blown off.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Come on, man.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
You idiot!
No, that's a ghost.
Eternal Cookie PFP spotted. Dun 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 dun! They sure are dead. Kyoko's an extra dead. She's a ghost right now, according to that guy.
But she has legs and stuff.
What the heck does that have to do with anything?
Well, that's just because
Ghosts have legs?
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Oh my god.
There's a limit
Oh
to
my
how much
God.
ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Yeah, didn't Monokuma said the time for jokes and jabs was over? Why are we still talking about this?
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Exhibit A. Look to your right and see her standing
Then
right
let's
there.
compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
You know what I'm talking about. Don't act coy. One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Her face! It's her gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
I'm positive. You're just wasting everyone's time. Maybe smash or pass Aoi. How old is she? Aren't these high schoolers? I'm gonna have to pass on that one, Chief. She seems very alive to me. Me too. Exhibit B, just touch her? No, it's the latest in ghost technology. You can totally touch ghosts now.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Although, if we were to assume that she was legal and 18, then yes, smash.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Yeah, would you?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Cause you're self-conscious.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
That's true.
Probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
I mean, to his credit, that's a decent rebuttal. Go salt her and see what happens. I don't think salt normally affects ghosts. To be fair.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. I mean, we can all just agree to, like, bind and gag Hiro and not let him speak for the rest of the trial. That would be fine. So I don't have any choice but to... what's it called? Tattoo in the right hand, exploded body, fake nails. The nails, right? They're gonna be like, oh, no.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
The ghost, I forgot how to play. I think X is to shoot.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
Oops, I lost
The
time.
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Right.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Interesting.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
I think that one we
That
could
corpse
say.
is absolutely
How do I slow
Kyoko.
down?
Entire
Oh, that's how you do it.
discussion is idiotic.
Idiotic. All right, I got it. How do I speed up? I know.
That Kyoko impossible.
Okay,
Wait, how do I slow down again?
Prove it. Prove she's not a
Oh
ghost.
God. Okay, that's it.
The dead body wasn't.
They got
Burnt up in the explosion.
Explosion.
Well, yeah, she must.
She must. No, Hero, you're an idiot. Japan, they say if you throw salt at a ghost, it
There's
burns
no
them.
way the
Oh,
corpse
cool.
was wearing gloves.
I didn't know that. She's there. That's a great option.
Whoever it was.
Thank you guys for the
they
hearts.
were
Thank
wearing
you, thank
fake
you.
nails,
I appreciate
remember?
it. Yeah, Hero, do ghosts wear fake nails? I don't think
I
so.
imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Yeah, because no one would see them.
Man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Shut up, Hero. You don't know what you're talking
Everyone
about.
doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko,
You're throwing this
any
entire
thoughts?
case off the rails for no reason.
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
How convenient.
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Or did you get them fitted to account for the fake nails when you measured them?
And that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim?
All right.
First, we need to figure that
Next point of interest. Whole part is stupid. She's literally there. It's true. It's true. That's when I'm offended. Same. I'm so sorry. Come on, draw. Then be an alley quickly. Get out. What?
That's the
Not
first
only is
thing
Hero
I said. You're the one who's been
a
dragging
fool,
us
but he's
around in
offending women too.
circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Like everyone already said. Everything starts from there. That's right, please don't move me off the stage. Somebody get the tomatoes, start throwing. Alright, Sprinkler's exploded body analysis, tattoo on the right hand. Okay. What's gonna be y'all's argument?
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Which she is.
then who died?
That's a great question, Hero.
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Some way.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
That's true.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Also true.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Okay, that's the
Then
lie.
there's nothing else we can do, right?
There's nothing else we can do! Wait, she had a tattoo!
If Kyoko really, then who died?
There's gotta be some
Then who died?
And there wasn't any description in the... Oh, if we can't identify
Oh
the
wait, no, I didn't mean to do that!
Then
Frick!
there's nothing else we
God
can do,
dang
right?
it! Son of a gun! I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to the controls again.
Then who died?
I'm so sorry.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma...
Don't miss. Oh, thank God.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the
Finally
body.
comes out of sense. I know. Thanks, DJ. Only like if you like. Boo, boo.
What? For real?
Wait, where'd you get those tomatoes?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Being here with stuck with all of y'all is cruel and unusual.
Cruel and unusual death.
I'm in purgatory right
Guess I
now.
gotta see.
Oh, shut up.
Stupid. Ignore them, Mukuro. Tell us what you're talking about.
Nice hair.
The key to figuring out who it was
Was her
is
gloves.
the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Yeah, a
Her
big
master
wild dog.
must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
I'm sure that's why, Toko. That's why he
Seriously?
made her get it.
They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Their name is written all over it.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to the other information we have, the victim's identity should be clear. Down. The chicken! The profile, isn't it?
I got it!
I got it!
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military
Fenrir.
group Mukuro
What?
Ikusaba belonged
Fender
to.
sounds like a Beyblade. I haven't seen Beyblade. I know what it is, but I haven't seen it, so I can't confirm or deny.
Okay, so...
The chicken!
Show that they're a member of the team.
That dead
each
corpse is
soldier that
actually
joins
a
the
chicken.
Squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
In this case, the victim's right hand. The image that represents Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Am I gonna have to think about how to spell the word wolf? Oh my gosh, I am. Good thing it's just 2 letters. Yay! That was difficult.
Now I understand.
Now I know what the tattoo is. Guys, I got it.
The representation of
It's a
Fenrir
wolf.
is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Look at you being all knowledgeable.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
You just called him he. Oh, I see what you mean. Never mind. I'm
I'm
stupid.
Got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Literary all-star.
Tattoo. And that means
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
No
Which
way.
means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
The 16th student. We got it, chat. We got it. Pull, say spell wolf. Pull? P-O-L,
What?
hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
right.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right.
Thanks, Monokuma.
Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student, the one they call Ultimate as well.
Are you
Hiding
saying
in
the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a clueless trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro
Wrong.
is the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
It does, doesn't it?
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All
You
it said
didn't?
was that
Our
she
baby
was the
thumb.
ultimate soldier.
Soldier.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from
My mind.
That's what you
Oh.
told Makoto, right?
We got the 16th. Let's go. We didn't even get to meet her. We met her when she was dead. Didn't this become a meme too? I don't remember. But you're probably right. I don't know. Let's find out.
So that means Yoko got it wrong?
Man, Kyoko, what's wrong with you?
Who was
I thought you were smart.
Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
Oh, why did this become a meme? I don't know. Good question.
She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
I know. What's up with
Usually
that?
When there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Autocorrect is pretty brutal, yeah.
So you're saying she wasn't
It's been
an
messing with me
important
too
character?
lately.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Uh-huh.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It's Monokuma!
Been the Speak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
I'm
Okay,
never
okay.
wrong.
We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Uncovering
Fine.
the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this.
For sure it's Monokuma.
No
110%.
matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
Thanks,
Now
Monokuma.
then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Okay.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
Oh, he called us smart. Suspect that bear. Oh, I
What
suspect
you're
him,
saying
alright.
is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
One of us.
no.
One of us.
There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility
Nope.
given what we know so
There
far.
are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Yep, seriously.
Did it? Who's the killer this time?
That's what we're here to find out, my
Get
dear.
hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
It's true, unfortunately.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yes, I'm painfully aware. Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects.
God!
Just me and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Good job, hero.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, why do you say
Allow
that?
me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there.
But how can we take your word for it?
So,
Maybe
the
you
murder
killed
must
her.
have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
Awfully convenient.
That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
No. Tell us why you're the murderer.
The whole time we were very careful.
You'll never
not to
get
go
me to
anywhere
spill the
alone.
beans.
We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
How sweet.
All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Well, joke's on you, Byakuya. Kyoko and I also went to the bathroom together. Wait,
Exactly.
that doesn't
so.
work. Darn it. The only suspects are me and Kyoko now. Dang it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Objection.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Why can't you do
Me and
Byakuya?
Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Okay, 10
So the
p.m.
murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Sounds logical to me.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9, I think they
The one
said,
who
was
saw
it?
the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? I think she said 9
I
o'clock.
got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Pickaxe. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe. I'll be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
That's a wide window,
For
man.
me,
That's almost 12
I
hours.
was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh,
7
yeah.
o'clock sharp. Oh,
Right
never
around
mind.
7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which
Thanks,
means
Tina.
from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Right. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 7 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. But how do you even know that that's when it was? What if it did happen when you didn't have an alibi and it just wasn't you? Sprinklers, exploded body, fragments.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Uh-huh.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Right.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Stop throwing out random numbers.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Right.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
Yeah, you got a point there.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay. Something happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Right.
We've established
A time frame for the. It took place somewhere between and 9 o'clock in. Yep. And Makoto.
Yeah, from to 7:30.
Bang! Ah! Alright, I guess. Don't scare me like that! Let me think. What else can I
We've
use?
established a time frame for
Oh,
the
the
murder.
body. Probably.
It took place
That makes
somewhere
sense.
between 10 o'clock at night
Oops! God
and
dang
9
it!
o'clock in the morning.
No.
Yep. And Makoto.
I can't. I keep pressing buttons. What the flick? I know they want me to tell them that the body was dry or something. How can I convey that? There must be a contradiction. Oh, am I just doing it at the wrong time?
We've
I think that's
established
probably
a
what it
time
is.
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, except 9 isn't selectable.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Dry.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Uh-huh.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
I'm missing something here. There's something happens in the garden at the morning every time. It's the sprinklers. The corpse was almost totally dry. In that case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
How do I look at my cruds? Is it just controls? So doesn't burnt the upper half of the body. The ignition ran on fire had to be exchanged because this upper half was soaking wet while the bottom half remained dry. Okay. So it gives our program to come on every morning, 7:30. This time it's impossible to change. It can be assumed if that body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have gotten wet. So it is the sprinklers, but why? Okay, I think maybe I know what happened.
So Makoto,
I
If you have any objections,
might
now
have
would be
shot the
time.
purple thing instead. It should be
We've
sprinklers.
established a time frame for the
And it
murder.
should
It
be
took place
7:30.
Somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Alibi for most.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
No, it's wrong. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Must be contradiction. The only other thing I can contradict is
We've
10 a.m. or
established a
10
time
p.m.
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between
The
10 o'clock at night
sprinklers. Oops. Oops.
and 9 o'clock. in
No,
the
not what I meant to do.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
I mean, the only other thing I can try is 10.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock.
So I'm gonna try 10.
That's more than enough time to. So Makoto, if you have any.
So Makoto, if you have-
Now would be the time.
I'm running out of time here.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between.
What? Well, let's hear his explanation. But why is 10 the?
Actually,
the
the
contradiction.
murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes
Okay.
you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden.
Here in the
The
garden.
sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
I don't know. It probably takes less than an hour and a half for water to evaporate, doesn't it? Well, let's see if they'll bring that up.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
How
Sorry,
wet was
Toto,
it?
But you're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
Shut
How
up.
dare you spew such indecent words?
I said no such thing.
Saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
We dumped water on her, you
Denying
ignoramus.
Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
What about the tarp? Tarp's a good point.
Man, you're totally wacko.
What a whack
You
job.
really think it wasn't the sprinkler? You better tell us why!
I had to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence. That should do it. And hit her on the head, too. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. The body was only wet from the waist up. Oh, moment of truth already. I forgot how to...
Nothing. No! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Why are my bullets not wasting?
No! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this.
Why am my stars going down?
Nothing. No!
Oh, now my bullets are going down.
Are you trying to blame me?
Yeah, it was exploded body
How can you say
analysis.
This should prove it.
This should finish it. That was very strange. What happened just there?
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Think, Toko, think!
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
And it finished it. We got her good, guys.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry?
Brutal man.
Brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
I'm tired of her
just
babbling.
Move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
We threw a bucket on her because she was blazing.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
That's a much smaller window of opportunity.
Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
That means I'm in the
There's no way
clear.
Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Thanks, man.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
What's the one thing? Now you get it. It's like 2 hours, no? Yeah, an hour and a half. From 7:30 to 9? An hour and a half.
If you vote for me and I die here,
Oh.
the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Well, who the heck are we supposed to vote for, then?
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So
Huh?
are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
It's a trap.
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shut it up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
It's because she was jealous of her fake
You
nails.
thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Yeah, tell him. Tell him.
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Wrong. You're an
But you
idiot.
made one
No, I'm just kidding.
catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Kyoko.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Fighting words. Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
What are you,
As you
Kyoko?
see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
Oh no.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
She's lying. There was no tarp. I mean, what is anything about a tarp? Certain something at the scene that was used to kill the body. Could it have been the fake nails? The tarp. You're right, Yanessa.
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
Well, I am the one that used it. I mean...
You're right. All you have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
But throwing Makoto under the bus. Because she's in trouble. In her defense, there's literally no one else she could throw under the bus. But in our defense, we're the MC. We shouldn't be thrown under the bus. What's wrong with you? You should trust her. She's smart. She has to have something on her mind.
In fact, that's
well,
exactly what the killer did.
That's what makes her dangerous, though.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Doesn't that mean the other side of the tarp should have had blood on it?
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Wait, I can explain. Why would Kyoko say that? I thought we were cool. Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
Something is amiss
And what
around
might
here.
that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. After a few what Kyoko said. Listen, Kyoko, I like you and all, but I didn't use that tarp! Right before the explosion. Okay. We have the main plot, right? We have plot armor!
By covering the body with the tarp,
Yeah.
the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Sure, I can believe that.
So the reason the tarp was only
Oops.
dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
Okay.
The underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
You forgot, my dear friend, this is Danganronpa. Anyone can be, do, or become anything, no matter what archetype. That's why the game is interesting. Not protagonists in this game have plot armor in the game. I mean, series. Uh-oh. That's scary to hear. You have to even warn us not to touch it to avoid getting any blood on us. Yeah, there should have been
By
blood.
covering the body with the
There should have been
tarp,
blood, duh. There should have been
the
blood,
killer
duh.
prevented it from getting wet.
Sorry.
So the reason that was the spring, but the underside, it was totally. It's because that
Side was protected since it was facing down toward the body. Of course.
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong, hero. You're wrong. Blood, duh. You
Actually,
didn't get any blood,
one
duh, on
side
it.
being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
Wait, what did we... The blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up. Sure, yeah.
Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Huh, I said it as a joke earlier. I didn't think it was actually a part of the case.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
You idiot! If someone did that, it wouldn't have had the dirty side on it at all.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Yeah, hero.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh!
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Interesting. Huh? The blood was camouflage?
After the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers,
Uh-huh.
they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
Seems kind of convoluted if you ask
You
me.
mean someone else's blood?
Oh no.
How'd they get something like that?
Oh no. Same person that was convinced Kyoko was a ghost. Don't mind him. Yeah, you know what? Good point.
I know.
Good point.
They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
How do you
The
know?
killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm really excited if you really get to Danganronpa 3. I will get to it eventually. Remind me though, did you want me to play Despair Girls after this one or after part 2? Because I forgot. Hi nobody, what's up? How you doing today? Hello, hello. They got blood from right here in the garden, right? No! No! I don't want it to be the chicken! Not the
got it.
chicken!
Could it have been
No!
chicken blood?
Don't kill the innocent chicken. I'm so sorry not appearing your streams last week. I completely forgot about you. That's alright, nobody. You don't have to worry about that. I was gone for a while, so no worries, no worries. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping by.
What? Chicken blood?
I don't want it
When
to
I
be
checked
true.
the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Poor innocent creature. I know. Some
But
heartless
after the
monster
murder,
ripped it
there
open
were
and
only
poured their
4.
blood over the corpse of that Mukuro girl.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
That's nasty.
Man, that's messed up.
That really is
Killing a
messed up.
living thing just to do something like that is awful. I should have at least eaten it.
She brings up a good
I
point.
wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
She's right about that. Play Danganronpa 2, then Despair Girls, then V3 in that order. Okay. They're animes. Nothing changes if you don't watch them. Well, I have seen the animes, to be fair. But as far as I know, they're not related to Despair Girls or V3. I know they're related to Danganronpa 2, because I have seen that one. F with that chicken. Press F to pay respects. Roblox is an absolute shambles right now. I did hear there was some heavy controversy going on with Roblox. Y'all eat it. We don't know where it went. We don't know where the body is.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
What's that? Oh wait, never mind. I know where the body could have
You
gone.
said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
That would have had to have happened after 7:30.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Wait, that makes sense, doesn't it? If they covered the body with the tarp first and then let the sprinklers hit it and then cover with blood afterwards, that means they could have only covered it in blood after 7:30. So my alibi should be good, shouldn't it?
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
And maybe it was a small chicken.
I have to agree. That certainly is strange.
Don't do it. Don't eat the
Maybe they
chicken.
didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
That's wrong. You just said the murderer had to get it from the scene so they wouldn't be seen walking around. You've contradicted yourself, Kyoko.
Beforehand?
Explain. There's a YouTuber called Schlep. I did hear about Schlep. Right,
When
right,
you
yeah, I was told
discovered
about
the
Schlep.
body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No.
I think so.
You're grasping. I am? I think the first thing I said
head
makes
was through
sense.
the
The fact that there was blood
But the arms weren't
after
in
the tarp was
sleeves.
removed. The arms weren't in the sleeveys.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened.
Just her, she's
The
contradicting
murder
herself.
took place before the sprinklers went off.
Uh-huh.
But the
Okay.
body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Mm-hmm.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood.
Which would have had to have been after 7:30.
This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Right. So they could really only suspect me if they think I'm an accomplice? Or rather, sorry, if I had an accomplice, because I wouldn't have been able to be the one that covered the body with the robe, I think. The jacket or whatever.
They wanted
The lab
us
coat.
to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Okay.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Okay.
They'd be done in no time.
Alright.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay
Uh-oh.
together from that point on?
My ally might not be as airtight as I thought it
no.
was.
I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Oh no!
Then he had plenty of
My
time
precious
to spare,
alibi.
wouldn't you say?
That was banned and he had a cease and desist. Yeah, that's very scummy, isn't it? I think the community was not just shocked, but outraged. You're hungry? You should go eat something. You should get something to eat. The alibi. The alibi has been pierced.
That's not.
The airtight alibi has had holes poked in it.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Gulp. And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bullets. Okay.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Great.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once
That's
again,
no
our
good.
suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
How about we flip a coin and then...
Hey, why don't we let luck decide?
No!
Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
No, I can't be on the same wavelength as Hero. That means I'm stupid. Kyoko's turned into the antagonist. Dun dun dun! Just like that. Told her. I told you she was smart. Now she broke the alibi. She is. She's too smart for her own good. I jinxed it. No! I'm just like Hero for real.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
What'd you remember, Hina?
Don't just stand there. Out with it.
She was about to say
You know
it, man.
that knife we found all black and burnt?
When was it black and burnt?
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Mm-hmm.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Okay. Yeah, it said that.
So, what about it?
It must have hurt, right?
I'm pretty sure I've seen
Sorry.
that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Oh no! I was keeping the knife in my room for safekeeping. To the point YouTubers like Penguin Zero talking about the schlep situation. I mean, it does seem like a pretty big deal. Seems like something that would be talked about. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Listen.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
I sure did.
Then why did you hide that fact?
Because it would have implicated me as the
It's not that I
murderer!
hid it. It's just...
I thought I was dreaming. I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Suspicious! Better save at some point. Am I allowed to save during the trial? Oh, maybe I am. Oh, I am! You know what? Let's save. I did not know I could save during the trial. Alright, that's news to me. There we go, I saved. Choco set us up. No, I don't want to believe that it's true. Although, we already got set up by... What was the first girl's name? Sayaka? So it wouldn't be the first time. Very sus. Suspicious water, very sus.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
It looks pretty sus, alright. Sorry.
I'm totally convinced you did it.
No!
1000% convinced.
That's too much percent. Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Got betrayed by another waifu. When is he gonna learn that his actions have consequences? This guy's dead body, exploded body analysis, fragments near the dead body. Okay.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Yeah.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
That's fair.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
Thank you, Cube.
If he did have that knife before, then... that seals it! Makoto did it!
Just because I had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well,
Makes you the prime
getting
suspect.
stabbed is what killed her, right?
Ah,
so there's
hold
no
on.
question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Is it the body analysis? We already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. Okay. Which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body, she was already dead.
The knife we found
Is that the
lodged in
exploded
dead
body analysis? Wait, what are my options? Fragments,
It's
disguised.
the same one we gave to Makoto.
disguised dead body, and exploding body analysis. That doesn't answer anything. There's none. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, that'll be the one.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then...
That seals it.
Just because I had the knife, that automatically...
well, getting stabbed is what...
No! That's wrong!
No, it's wrong.
Sussy baka.
Wait,
Situation's so
hold on.
bad, Roblox themselves had to
The
make a
stab
response.
wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
They used AI? Oh, did that take people off also? By now, this is one where Hero says what killed her. Exploded body, the sky's one. We got it, we got it.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Yeah!
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
But we did talk about when she died.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Duh, Hero, think!
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see in the Monokuma file!
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only
Also, kill a
one
chicken,
stab
remember
wound.
that? Yeah, we gotta punish this criminal extra hard for murdering that innocent chicken.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife.
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
A broken heart. Oh my god.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Right.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her.
How do the writers come up with all these twists and turns and complicated plans? I know! It's crazy, it's awesome. Gotta eat. Go eat, Mimi, go eat! My PC. What happened to your PC? Can sometime. Alright, goodbye, Mimi, enjoy your food.
It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
All evidence.
So
Destroy
they wanted
all
us to
evidence.
notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
Hmm.
They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but
The music.
what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
Well, you see, there was a bomb
If
planted
you
on it.
bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Then
Well, if
tell
you're so
us.
smart, just tell me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I
Why?
might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Tell him, Naegi. There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion. I don't know. What was your account? The fragments? Oh, they're saying what exploded it. Okay, I thought they knew it was a bomb and they were just saying why did they put it there. Okay, my bad.
I got it!
Thank you, Vanessa.
After the explosion, we found a
Tell him,
tiny
Naegi.
fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Right. It was a bomb?
That's only natural. Because, of course,
So why didn't she read that line?
we saw the same
Look, he's
thing
doing
when
nothing
we
with the piece.
dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Bombs! Bombs, bombs, and more bombs.
Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Great job, Ali.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They
Is it?
wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
Dang.
And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Problem? Good summary, those Roblox PDF catcher got banned, sued. The whole world is with him. As they should be. I mean, he was doing a good thing.
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging you. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate.
Let's
It
continue.
won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate, focus, visualize, internalize. The Monokuma file is my only option.
Then shall we continue the debate?
Yeah.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Correct.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
Right.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then
Right.
there's only one other thing.
What?
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
There was?
More than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Frick! I was trying to absorb that. Knife was a cover-up. All the other wounds on her body weren't fresh. Only leaves.
Then shall we
Continue the debate. The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah. She was.
And it wasn't
Because of then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence.
And more than that,
More than that.
the victim had suffered wounds across her entire
Body.
Am I getting ahead of myself here?
Then shall we
Is
continue?
this gonna be
The
wrong
victim's
because
injury.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
I'm technically not supposed to know this yet?
Well,
Yeah? She was already
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one.
oh yeah.
According to the Monokuma file,
The Monokuma
that's
file.
gotta be it.
No, okay. Just on the back of the head. He was still talking. Okay, so probably... Why, I don't know what I would contradict then, though.
Then shall we continue the debate?
What do the files say? They're dead before the blast. Been stabbed a single time. Struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. These were several days old. Okay.
The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well,
I have a lot of time. I have 14
And it
minutes.
wasn't there's a
oh yeah.
According to the Monokuma, that's gotta be it. There was... She was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds
Across her entire body.
So I think I can use this on the
Then shall we
Continue the debate.
thingy
The
lingy.
victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
She was hit on the back of the head. My only truth bullet was the Monokuma file, unfortunately.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of
Come to
the
the
head
point,
she
countries
suffered.
like Qatar are banning the platform due to this. I mean, that's fair. You don't want a game with that kind of reputation, I think, circulating. Shows me a good... Whoa! Time in bed. We can't kill her yet. Makoto probably. Makoto would never say that. He's so pure of heart. He's too wholesome.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
They were several days
The
old.
Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh yeah.
If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
It doesn't matter now.
Then we're
what
safe in
happens.
assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
It said something about as thick as a pipe. Oh, I got just the thing.
Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object. About as thick
He's
as
still
a
degenerate teen.
metal pipe.
Not all teens are degenerates. I mean, they have their moments, you know. Everybody gets hormonal, but it doesn't make someone a degenerate.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
No.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
True.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
That would be very difficult to achieve.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Good job,
No
hero.
thanks.
Well
I bet
done.
you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Whoops, slipped.
I'd love to scoop Scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Thank you. We don't need to be so descriptive.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
You guys are getting too confrontational. We don't need another murder taking place.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know?
Do we now?
I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Yeah, I deduced the real weapon. The real murder weapon had to have been those very strong sticks, or what do they call them? Titanium arrows.
Mukuro was hit in the
Unfortunately.
back of the head with something, and that's what killed her.
I want to talk about something else. What do you want to talk about? Tell him, Nagi. It was the
And that
arrows.
something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Oh. What? Oh, wait. No, that doesn't make sense. So I guess the tape was used to like bundle them together, and then it got bloody when they hit them in the head. But what doesn't make sense is that Kyoko left a note for me telling me where to find the key to this. She wouldn't have done that if she was the murderer. She would have left it hidden. Wouldn't she?
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
It does sound weird for sure. There's an actual animatronic being built right now, not just an ordinary one, but a FNAF-like animatronic. Wait, what did they use for the first FNAF movie? Was it just a costume? Who's building that one? Why are they building an animatronic?
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master?
Backtalk.
You have no right.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
No, not nosy. Huh? I don't blame him for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Sorry. Well, duct tape, wood block key, titanium arrows. Probably the duct tape, no?
Titanium arrow.
Nope! Oh, okay. Thank God.
It was in the dojo locker, right?
It sure was.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
What makes you say that?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would...
No, you're wrong!
No, it's wrong.
Break!
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Makoto was like, no, that's wrong! You're right! They said quit making him. Oh, wait, what? They said he quit making him. Huh? Oh! They stopped making Nosy? Who the heck was Nosy? Hi Joshua, what's up? How you doing today?
Another weapon?
Hello, thank you for stopping by.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape.
Ball?
The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Sure.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Bundle of sticks.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Why does she talk normal when she's talking about books, but all the other time she talks with a stutter?
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? You even listen.
Yeah, how is that harsh?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
Dun dun dun! You wanna be saved from Nosy? Hi Mimi, welcome back. What'd you have to eat? From an animatronic that was 10 feet tall, waterproof, fireproof, bulletproof, could walk silently when pressing the car, and crouch for fun. That doesn't sound like fun to me.
I've never been to the dojo.
Never, 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 no matter what, forever?
Oh no, you absolutely have.
Oh
How can
no.
you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
I mean, I guess, technically.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
But we don't know if she murdered anyone anyway. You ate croquettes? Is that what they're called? Croquettes? Croquetas? Nice, how were they? This also has echo hearing. Echolocation? Tell them, Nagi.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
I'll die.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
I remember.
Of course I remember.
Delicious. Nice. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Tell them, Niagara. I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker. The one thing that opens the locker. The woodblock key.
I got it!
I got it!
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is...
Makoto die for Kyoko? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
the key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
In my room.
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
In my
That key
room.
is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
I'll go ahead and save again. Let's roll the same one that I just did.
Hold on a second.
Chottomatte.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just...
I love her.
There's one more thing I need to ask her.
We have to know for sure who the actual killer is.
Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you?
Pathetic. that like low angle is always just reminds me of that dumb meme. But Byako had the key. Oh no! Byake didn't have the key. Oh wait, to Kyoko's room you mean? Oh, that's true. He did have the key to Kyoko's room. That's right. That's right. That's true. Put some in the FNAF animatronic question called Nosy. They have basically every type of proof except being bomb proof. Every target location. That's crazy. You have trauma? What gave you trauma?
What were you doing?
Why were you watching me sleep like a creeper?
That's what I need to know.
Go walk without you hearing it. Probably is a clear animatronic. I'm going to approve of this. The government probably wants to use it for military purposes.
I was just protecting you.
From what? She was protecting me? Then does that mean she likes me? Oh. She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Would you mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Wait,
Not
I'm
that-
warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Am I wrong? What? Byake should know better than anyone? What does that mean? She is good. There's can also crouch. I don't think animatronics can do that. When the body was found, they were protecting her gamer twink boy to protect her from the big
words
bad
spoke.
killer. Ooh.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that sounds just like
Exactly
Kyoko.
what I said. I'm not the killer.
Aren't you though?
You should understand that more than anyone here.
How so?
What are you hiding?
Yeah, Byake, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
Oh.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. Boop. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker. and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Oh no. Oh no. Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean she couldn't
Those
have.
words you just spoke.
But how can I
What
get
do you
that
mean?
information? How can I convey that?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Is it this?
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Oh, that doesn't count. I need to actually grab something that's
Master
real.
would never hide something from me.
Bum 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 bum.
Is that what you're saying?
Let's see if this one will work.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But
The locker
Could I
key in
really
my
have done
own
that?
room. That might be the one. Oh, frick, that was the one. God dang it! I'm stupid.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I'm not. You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a
Is that what
theory.
you're saying?
You said I hid.
and then left.
Frick! Maybe the locker room key is the proof thing. What did I do with what I said? You just not know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Must be contradiction. Okay, so let's grab the last one and then
Those
do the other
words you
one.
just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I'm not. You should understand that.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide.
There's proof that you are. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier.
You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the
Bum,
dojo
bum,
locker,
bum, bum, bum,
and then
bum,
left the
bum,
locker
bum,
key in my
bum,
own
bum,
room,
bum, bum,
correct? But
Could I really have done that?
those words you just said exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that
You
you
never had
aren't.
something from me. Okay, that worked. Thank goodness. I just did it backwards, I guess.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Do worse, he's faster than the average human. Nuts. And is he smarter than the average bear? She protect, she attack. But most importantly, how does that end? She a snack? The cook when nosy is done being built. Unless the declaring really true. I already said all that, buddy. You sure did.
Why not?
You don't want to say people are making their own animatronics fight back against nosy. Oh my god, it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
The robot apocalypse is coming.
I see. So that's what you meant.
I see.
And if I had the key to your room,
Then only I can be the killer.
Obviously, I
Sorry.
had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
She's got a good point.
Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Hee hee hee.
Then you're finally
Oh, she
starting
is
to
good.
understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. Try and save herself with such a desperate lie. I mean, if she's trying to save herself, she could get in. Okay, let me save. I don't remember how she could have gotten in. Oh, never mind. I do remember how she could have gotten in. Now, yeah, I remember now. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? Not this. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. Will you protect your waifu or win? Don't phrase it like that. The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Run away! Protect life, who she protected. I mean, I do trust Kyoko. Let me think about this. Here's the thing. So, I trust Kyoko, I really do, but do I give up my own life for that? I don't know. Like the actual FNAF number talks, knows he has spring locks. Oh god. I choose the ending. Well, do y'all want to get multiple endings or not? I guess we'll keep the save file just in case, but let me just think. Well, let's we'll see, right? If there's a bad ending, then we'll reload, yeah? Let's let it go, I guess. And, I mean, if I let it go, that doesn't mean I'm automatically going to be labeled the killer, right? She could still... No, she's been trying to frame me, so I guess she wouldn't help me out here. I'm gonna let it go. And, if it's a bad ending, we'll just... We'll load the save file later. I'm going to... Citra, because knows that he wants to let them out when it's done. Just let it run loose. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
So I said safe here. If Kyoko's not a killer, she'll turn it on you. I mean, we don't know that. She probably will put it on you, though.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it.
What? I didn't say anything.
I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
Was it you, Byakuya?
Who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
You're sweating a bit, though.
Someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of.
Yeah?
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
I see. It's not what happened, though.
It had to be Makoto, right?
No.
I don't see any other option.
Found it there.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
Well. Well then.
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
I mean, look at the walls. They're neon pink.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Time's up?
Huh?
We've never had time up before, have we? We've all, like, agreed, like, oh, okay, let's start voting now.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
But I was saying something important.
What? Time's up?
Oh, we look so scared. I mean, I would be too, to be fair.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
Oh, that's what he meant when he said he would make her pay later.
So then, it's time
God dang
for
it.
voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
It's a
Voting
button, you
time?
ignoramus. No, sorry. Voting time. Oh, God. I want to be sick. Oh. Okay. What an interesting end to the trial. I got a perfect score! I got an A+. Yay! 77 medals. Of course he does that. His vengeance. His revenge.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
I feel so sorry for
What's it gonna
Makoto.
be? What's it gonna be?
Voting time. Not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. No! Not me! Oh. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've cut it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
It makes perfect sense.
Shing.
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it in the same way. The sacrifice will be remembered.
Thrills, chills, kills.
I didn't sacrifice myself, I just chose not to kill Kyoko. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I? Oh, poor Kyoko even looks sickened. Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I didn't want to be punished in this game. Game over. No! He kind of did. Just ancillarily, not on purpose. What big eyes we have. All the better to see you with, my dear. Oh. Oh. It's class time. Wow, that is a big contraption. Well, you see, the way this machine works is that it has a heavy weight. Uh-oh. What does that say? Kina? Is that what that said? Oh. Don't. After school lesson. It's after school right now? We always wear such nice slacks, even though we have a like a dress jacket, even though we're wearing like a hoodie underneath. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh no, not sex education! That's gonna be the last thing we learn before we die. Oh, poor Makoto. This is so sad. Chihiro! Hi. That is like worse than death, the anticipation. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh god. Is that... Oh my god. Is that worse or better than being squished to death, falling to your death? Oh.
What?
Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Dang it all to... heck. I don't believe this! It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Huh, why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing! It was a pinch, an itch! This stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again!
Yaha!
To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit, in a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Sounded kind of like Mickey Mouse. Is he gone? That sure is a fall. I doubt we would have survived that. Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the heck is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's been snared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Destroy that bear already. I wish we could. I really wish we could. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hey, it's the beginning of the game! Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the edge, or the gate of the ultimate school filled with ultimate students, was me, Mukuro Naegi. You died, you had to start from the beginning. No! It was just a dream, an awful dream. Oh, never mind. We are starting from the beginning. Kind of. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Oh, the rocket. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. How did we survive that fall? Or was this just another dream? Am I in heaven? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. Ew. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in, but that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen, not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Chihiro, alter ego, saved me, and used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. Oh. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. The door! Perfect. Rattle, rattle, rattle. This is where people who died go. Oh my god, this is purgatory? He's alive. How? How did we survive that? It's locked. Rattle, rattle, rattle. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. I was starving. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink, and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up, because I'm still alive! As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up! After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was dance! Oh, go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left, after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Got crunch! What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Huh. As I watched, the pile of garbage jolted and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? I guess we're gonna find out. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash. Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells
Nice hair.
awful.
Yeah, it sure does. Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So,
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then she faced me again.
hey,
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. H2O! Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Phew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. I proceeded to sleep. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep moving forward, keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. True. Is there more to say, or are we leaving now? But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
so
To pay a debt. Or, no. To atone. Atone?
you.
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
What kind of 4D chess are they playing? But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that, you didn't abandon me! No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However,
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. Why'd you have to survive?
it's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to
In
survive
other words,
so that I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. Once? We're just gonna repeat everything she says to us right back to her. Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot what it was? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a
Would
disconnect.
seem
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. The mastermind just stole them from you?
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. I understand.
I should
Oh,
understand everything.
talking in a very low voice.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
At all costs! It's just like the dream I had before, but... Why did that just happen? Who
Listen.
was that? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know. It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I've never asked for your help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just your personality. Excuse me. I gotta make sure you're staying hydrated, drinking plenty of water. What's wrong, Mimi? You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability less than 1 second ago. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Well, that doesn't surprise me at all. The ultimate detective?
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why'd you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Yoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? That's hard to say. Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what'd you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. Is this some kind of map? Family conflict. There's family conflict. Will she ever be reunited with her dear old dad?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So when you went to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there...
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor... excuse me. Of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like, that part of the school, I mean? It's hard to describe. All I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized... Whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important. They're still here. Can we change scenes now? Yeah, it stinks in here. And really ominous. Hey Kyoko, let's leave.
However...
Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there was no cameras, no monitors, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. Has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her? What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they want to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind isn't adamant. The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with the rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves are somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have been the victim? I could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... during the night? In the dark of the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway...
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. Guys, that's Kyoko's Forte. Is that what they were called? From Raincode? I think they were called Fortes, right? She has a Forte just like in that game. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. Oh, pardon me. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. I don't know why I'm so tired. The ultimate death predictor. You know Raincode? Yes, I played it on the channel. If you'd like, you can go by and watch the VODs. I played it some time ago. It was really good. And it gave, you know, without saying too much, it gave a lore reason for the color of the blood in these games, which is really cool. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind want to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words...
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. Not another ultimate despair! The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. The one is the homunculus in this game? Are you sure about that, Leonessa? Are you sure this game doesn't take place like decades or even centuries after Raincode? At a point where maybe the homunculi completely took over the world? Are you so sure of that? I'm sorry, Vengi, I'm so tired right now. That's okay, Joshua, you don't have to apologize. If you gotta go rest and sleep, that's perfectly fine. Get some rest, get some sleep. I hope you feel better. That's right, you did say you were feeling sick, so... I hope you're getting a lot of rest. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about
That's right.
What happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair? That despicable group of whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're, make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. The ultimate despair. 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. Oh, there's more than one, there's more than 5 chapters? Really? I thought 5 was the final one. Oh, snap. Hey, there's still 6 of us alive! To be continued. Dun dun dun! I got the Dream Island rocket! Cool. Let's save. Just in case we want to go back and see the other ending, I'm going to save in a new slot. Just in case. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now...
Anyway...
Right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Let's leave! You have the key to this place? Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Hey Kyoko, we can use that key of yours over this door, right? Like I asked you 1 second ago.
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then, click! Yes, it opened!
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. I was so relieved. Finally. We were finally free, but there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Wow, what a title. Look at us. Look at this ragtag team of miscreants. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Climb, climb, climb. What an angle. The ladder was impossibly long, I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Nice red shoes. Hey. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now you say that, I'm getting kind of nervous. My hands are getting sweaty. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. How'd you get your hair that color? You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. My homunculus blood. Oh, sorry. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. I mean, that's fair. She was born to be a detective for real. She's good at her job, too. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains... What the heck? Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something the true kitty-kitty detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However...
There is something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever... The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kitty Kitty family. He was talented, he had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me, because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name, so every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood and nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul?
Hey.
No. Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that, I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I kept it to myself. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Yay, the top! We've made it after all this time. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back!
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should be open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. Push! The hatch opened with ease, and so... we made it! Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy! Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. So what do we do now? So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then...
Let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. It's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry, what you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared? You said something like that before, what does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. It'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this, but we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Alright then. Gym time! We're on the first floor already, huh? Gym. To the gym, gym. Guys, guess who's back?
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I don't believe it!
But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are you really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko! Do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However...
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
No.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as a Blackened and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
However...
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the class trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Is that a ghost part 2? Oh my god, you're right. Once Hiro sees us, that's exactly what he's gonna say. A ghost! You're so right. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However...
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that you would throw, or that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro, you did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well...
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
That doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because...
If Makoto really was a killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
However...
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me I'm in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey.
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope. Gah.
Hey.
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square, then I suggest you take my advice. So, what's this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes. Now what you suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words...
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? I know it'd cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. We still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is a long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right, every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
It's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this all has turned out.
Hey.
But before we get started, I want to clarify one thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that. For sure, so what?
Hey.
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Would it have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here! Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Thanks, Bear. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as he walked away. Sounded like a musical tune. And just like that, we were out of the gym. Walking does tend to take you places. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I saved my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Not really. She was the whole reason you got in that situation in the first place. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However...
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle's still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let down their guard?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? That bear. That darn bear! Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
And yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They want to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey.
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making us, the rest of us, suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words...
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world, the mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least...
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves? Falsaya, for sure. Gotcha.
Indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Oh god. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words...
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violate their own regulations. But all that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
However...
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me and another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. Excuse me. But looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took a small sign of relief. I took it as. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed any uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However...
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. And you're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win! Before we can begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However...
Is that really possible? Huh?
Anyway...
Right now, we have to go find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? Let's go to the dorms! H2O. H2O! Water is so delicious. Alright, let's go find everyone. Should I go to the shop? I don't think there's gonna be any free time left, right? I guess if there is free time, I can go to the shop. Despair Hotel. Delicious water. Are you guys in your rooms or just hanging out here in dorms? Alright. Let's look for, who's first on the list? Oh, sure. Come on out. This is Hina's room. Is she inside?
Hey.
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Alright. Maybe... Oh my gosh, Leon. Hero? Is Hero here?
Hey.
Keep looking. You fool me. Alright, who else can I check? So many dead friends. Toko, you in here?
Hey.
Yakuya? Knock knock.
Hey.
Who's left? That's everyone, isn't it? Are they in the dining hall? Maybe? Knock knock. Knock knock. And suddenly we were greeted with... You again. Is that expert? 103.2.1.2. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional stability reaches limit. Give it a foursome equals send 61? Jeez, what the heck?
However...
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Oh.
Is that Makoto?
We're still alive! Bro, say facts. He's speaking facts right now? Understandable.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
It's me,
You survived?
Makoto.
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Thanks,
I'm just
Byakuya.
asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
You were right, baby, you were right. He thinks we're a ghost. Everyone was there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I cried. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away, shoo, shoo. And then flash, my tears dried up. You guys are so mean. Oh. There it is.
Yo.
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who?
Hmm.
Miss Cleo. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say that they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues? You stink. Are you rotten?
I'm telling you!
Rotten physically, mentally, everywhere you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. Like a pig. The smell is so smelly. Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. Is that a good thing? I win. You're not the smelliest in the school now, huh? That's what you're happy about? Seems happy for some reason. That's rude. Rude!
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
It's related to what I have to tell you all. I had to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class
In
trial?
other words.
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto wasn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules say that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules, which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the class trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. Roseph. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking all around this whole time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone? Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with a master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But
Figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial's different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but... Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 students, or participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in whole speak since that killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why?
So in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to have set foot in the school, right? Monokuma would probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in the Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. And the mastermind is... Da-da-da-da-da. There were 15 of us. Oh, there were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only one still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
no way.
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might just have said all that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was a mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right, right?
Maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they had loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Oh god. Is it time for the trial already? Is it the final
Is a school announcement.
battle?
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
True ending!
So, in the name of
Nice.
fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Holy schmoly.
Look wherever you want.
Every
Solve
room.
the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
That sounds good to me. Oops, I cut him off.
Hmm?
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of
At
my
this point, I
family.
can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. God, my master, he didn't take me with him.
Hey,
Do you blame him? Without master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream or coffee. So we're nothing. You're totally useless. So bye-bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. Everybody versus Monokuma for real. The final battle, the epic duel. Now she's gone. You're gonna go out by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Mukuro, Hina, and me.
you know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Excuse me. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
'cause I
But up
mean,
till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto! That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. But you said you were gonna go off on your own, right? So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our research or our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right!
So then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. Okay. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. That's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Investigate. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. They could have been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. Headmaster's room, biolab, the dorm data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the guard and the dojo. Okay, it's time to get started. Place is a checklist. Yay, I have a checklist. Great. Let me first and foremost save. And then I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. And then I shall continue. Alrighty. Let me go use the bathroom real quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's check that that checklist. Where is that? Truth bullets, right? We can just go in the order it says. So 4th floor headmaster's room. Whoops. The 4th floor. Data center. Let's go to headmaster's room first. Bum 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 bum. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Hey, Byakuya. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. There's a shield? I don't see no shield. Am I crazy? Documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious.
Come on.
Hey Makoto,
Not possible.
are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such
Let me
ignorance.
get out of here. Remember this moment. You want me to talk to you? Sure, I'll talk to you. The bookshelf seems really well made. It's filled with files and thick books. Extra thick. Oh man, I was trying to talk to Byakuya. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? I would like to see something interesting. What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. Get a load of this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class number 78, student registry? It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So in other
Apparently
words,
class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page! And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Academy just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's her point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct, Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to what Byakuya said as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. What? In the background. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. It's just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the Council's battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means that the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be you seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? Picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. Right. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Vitals? Never heard referred to as that before. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That was all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuyo's errand boy. Cool! Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to use, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words...
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. And what are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Alright, I guess I'm out of here then. So that was stop number 1. Next is fifth floor biolab. Oh god dang it, I keep closing it on accident. The 5th floor of the convenience store. Biolab. Well, that's it raw. It's raw. Excuse me. Drink plenty of water. Wow. So cold in here. So cold. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Why is it so gosh darn cold? There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Ah, so cold. Why is it so cold in here? First thing I need to figure out. Okay. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... there's some kind of weird blah 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 blah. I've seen something like this before. That's it, I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Like, as to what this thing is. Some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep the body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Alright, anything else? I don't think I'm done yet. Well, why the heck not? Looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Cool. How about those lights by each slot? Looks like it's all set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is... How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. That's defeat the mastermind! Then I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Yeah, there's 9. Okay, that makes sense. That's where they all are! Tooth bullets. 4th data center. 4th floor data center is the Monokuma logo. To the logo, to the logo, to the logo. Nice, Izzy. You launched the new update? Is it going good so far? Is it gonna finish the update?
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, can't help but wonder what about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that really sucked, so you open it. Sure, she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Fine, I'll try. Nice, Susie, congratulations. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Anyway, so near my desk, hid beneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. No, I wait until the door opened much easier than expected. The Monokuma door. Whoa. Dying. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Well, this place is totally sci-fi! Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. It's so sci-fi. There's only 3 things to look at. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really low at the top, though. It looks like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? The Monokuma room had a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. It was too late. He was already jabbing away at the control panel. Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. You know, what'd you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? Took a good look at the control panel. And I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. Just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. Probably go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Thanks, Hina. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hi, Monokuma. You're bigger than I thought you were. Hey! Grar, give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina?
What?
Aw, man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote-controlled camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Are you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. Even with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Is where Monokuma is controlled from!
Ah!
Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. What do you mean? Well, you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What, for real? Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. How many more times can they say Monokuma? Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from the room. And this control room was totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Yoko Stereo was right.
But
If the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. Oops, my bad. But if that is true... Right, we saw this already. Twice. And the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, is really the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
'cause, I mean...
Oh, well, I just... So where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't impossible. I mean, it is impossible. But I really hope it's not true. So, like, you wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. But first, what's this? Let's get out of here. Fine, fine, fine. Uh-oh. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door just locked on its own! What? Man should out to grab the doorknob. Rattle. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted! Monokuma?
Just a second!
Hey, no fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar!
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? I mean, I tried to. Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! See ya. He's gone, but...
So,
Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave... Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Bye, Kino. He took off in a full sprint. I have to do what I can too, that's the only way forward. Alright, probably have time to check one more room before the stream ends. So we got second floor dorms. Seems like it's a Mukuro. Second floor dorms. Sure, let's go. That leads downstairs. Gotta go have a great play. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening. Take care. Bye bye. The dorms on the second floor of the school. I probably need to go to the first floor to access the second floor dorms. Maybe. But where's this take me? Let's see. This is the third floor, I think. Oh god. Okay, let's check these. Yeah, it's probably in the inn. Dun 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 dun. Oh, here we go. This away. Oh, that looks fancy. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. I've got to see for myself. Oh my gosh. This is the second floor of the dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. We're no strangers to seeing bombs blow up. Oh, there's some dried blood. That's nasty. Oh my gosh. The rooms are a total wreck. Good lord. There's blood everywhere. Bed's completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Nice. Garbage. There's a big old dent in the wall. Oh, the door just cracked. Glance inside and immediately close it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. I see. Let's leave the area. Okay. Here's the girls' bathroom. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Alright, what about the boys' bathroom? Nothing to see. There are some cool fish in the back, though. That's really pretty. But nothing of note. It's a nice bathroom, though, I gotta say. Out of everything that's all, like, destroyed and wrecked, the bathrooms look pristine. It's a giraffe. What the heck? Oh, wow. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. That's before ours must have used these lockers. What is this? Metal plate mounted on the locker. I don't know what's inside, but there's no way. Nice! Can't imagine any way to get the locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers from the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your handbook to open those up. Does that mean... Let's give it a try. Here's my handbook, ran across the card reader, and then... No luck. Maybe the lockers only can open it, which means none of us can do it. I wonder if I can open this locker. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Locked. Does that mean? Bop. Metal plate mounted on the locker. No way to... Oh my god, all these are interactable? Locker's already broken. Can I open it? Burp. Burp. So nothing in here. So these lockers are open. Nice. Let's try to open the locker. Darn it. All right. That's all we can see in there. Huh. Last door. All right. Next time we will investigate this last door, and then we'll finish off our checklist, and then it's going to be time for the final battle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'll save, and I'm going to wrap up there for today. So I made it the whole 3 hours. Make up for the fact that last stream was a little short. And we are just about finished with this game. Maybe the next time I stream this game, I will make it a longer stream to make sure I get to finish it that time. And then we will move on. It's been a heck of a ride. But it's almost time to say goodbye to Trigger Happy Havoc. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, I believe I'm doing a member-only stream. It's going to be a drawing stream. Let me see. Let me just check and make sure. Yeah. Yep. Drawing stream tomorrow. So if I don't see you guys then enjoy your Tuesday. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.